This week, Glen's on the hunt for cutthroat trout. It's January, and fishing can prove to be tough at the best of times. When the payoff finally comes, it's always rewarding, as these sea-run cutties never disappoint. The unexpected is always a welcome guest on the river, here on Scud Brothers Fishing Adventures. In this episode, Glen's off early morning with Rick Taylor, searching the runs for cutthroat trout. Using pink worms and natural bait combos, they navigate through the trails and shoreline, looking for that perfect spot. Some resident rainbows were a little anxious for their presentation, and as the morning sun was about to break, it seemed like the chance of finding cutties was getting slimmer all the time. You know, they hit some runs that were quite a distance in, and the average fisherman would probably have assumed that no one ever fished here. But yet, no cigar. Glen was getting a little worried, especially seeing Bonnie had to lug that camera. They pressed on, and their prayers were finally answered.
Oh yeah, look at that, eh? Hey buddy, finally we get to see a cutty.
There you go.
All right. Unbelievable, eh?
They're gorgeous fish.
Look at the colors of this thing.
Yeah.
Man, this is
like
beautiful,
a Chinook
eh?
color.
Oh, yeah, like lots of peppery dots.
Yeah.
Well, our camera person is actually on a high shore here, so we're hoping that maybe when we get this close, look at that, buddy, we can kind of hold it nice and easy, and we can show it. Look at that, it's a buck. Oh, isn't that nice, Rick?
Take the hook out, boy.
Isn't that nice? There it is. Okay, sure. Have to show the camera, Rick. How's that look? Let's give her some time.
On.
Okay. Hey, finally we
There
get
you go,
her.
my friend.
Jeez. You're on. Excellent. Right on, buddy. This is great. Well, we tried a lot of different structure today, a lot of walking in, and finally, Rick.
This could be a very productive morning.
This is great.
Pretty fish.
Right on. Oh, look at that. Is that a steely?
No, I believe
It's pretty
cutthroat.
chrome. Oh no, it's a cutty. Nice fish. Let's give it some time here. Okay. Nice looking, eh? We got a great beaching bank here too, eh?
Just leave them standing in that back eddy, and
Yeah, this is great. Okay.
there you go, Glen.
I'm just gonna duck down and grab your line.
I'll bring them to you.
Maybe not.
They're tough little fish.
Yes, pretty good. And we're using ultralight tackle, which is just great. 6 foot smaller rods from RST. There you are. Nice, nice, nice. That's a little chunk, right?
I got the tightness. That's good. Bring him.
Here we are. That's a little bit of chunk. That's a rainbow. Oh no, it's not. That's a cutty.
It's a cutty.
Yep.
Beautiful red marks
Isn't
under
that
his
nice,
gill.
eh?
And
Yeah.
he's got my
This is
worm
the-
there.
Yeah, you want your worm
No,
back?
I'll let him have it.
Yeah.
Just let you have it there. There you
Yeah.
go.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful, eh?
Pound and a half,
Cutties,
2
yeah,
pounds.
just perfect.
And history.
Right on. Right on, buddy. Impressive.
There are fish laying
2
in
in
the
5
pocket.
minutes, and we've been working since
8
almost
o'clock.
3 hours, eh?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Well, it would seem Glen and Rick have finally found some trout. The day is still quite young, so don't go away. There's more cutties up next. While the guys await river support to bring Bonnie to the other shore, a local angler has hooked a nice steelhead. When the majority of winter has subsided, January and February can offer some fabulous trout fishing for sea-run cutthroat trout, which run from around November into the spring of March. On this particular river that Glen is fishing, it's known for its early run of steelhead. The numbers are small and the fish aren't really big, but as you can see, there's always that chance to tag on to a passerby. The pink worm presentation is popular here, especially for the steelhead. The boys have been hunting for the cutties, and it looks like the day just might turn around.
Yep. Fish on. There he is. Oh, good size. Good size. That really hit good. It slugged it.
This is definitely a fish to
And you know,
play
again, Rick, it was dead water and nothing. And I just decided to bring it across the sandy part of the rocks and just following, just slapped her. This feels a bit bigger than the first couple we had.
with. I like the way he's bending that rod.
Yeah, it's good. Holy gee, look at that thing here.
This
isn't that
is
something?
a 4-pound fish.
Man, look at that. Holy smokes, eh? Not so bad.
Is that a beautiful fish,
man,
my friend?
And you know what? Is that a cutty or a rainbow?
This is
That is a cutty, yeah, you're right.
That is
It's a
about
cutty,
a 4-pound
and that's a buck.
cutthroat trout.
Isn't that something, eh?
And there you go, ladies and
Beautiful.
gentlemen. That's what we're after.
Wow.
What a fish!
I don't like that, eh? Oh, wow. And there it is. Look at that. I got him again, Rick. Got him again.
Oh, and that is another beautiful
You see?
fish.
I'm just twisting in real slow, off when I get into that slack water. No, oh, she's pretty.
Oh, this is another 3.5-pound
yeah, she's
fish.
pretty excited too, eh? Look at that.
Now you are allowed to keep 2 per day.
But no, we want to throw these back because these are just too pretty to keep. Look at that.
Could you remove that hook, sir?
I'm telling you, isn't
What a
that
hook set.
beautiful?
Beautiful fish.
Man, look at that. Never seen cutties like that. Boy, that's just unbelievable.
Ready, set?
Let her go.
She's out of here. And again.
Thank you again, buddy.
He shakes hands again. Are you getting
This is
tired?
incredible. Maybe I should quit. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I am. Did you want to take over?
No,
forget
I
it.
got a rod of my own over here.
What we're doing here anyway is we've got a bit of a back eddy right in here, and we're right off the highway, and we've kind of cut across the water. We put the camera person on the high shore, and the back eddy here, what's happening is the current's swirling around the rocks and is dropping all the food into the back eddy right here. And my success so far is what we've been doing is we throw the float out, and you'll see Rick now, he'll probably toss into the fast water, and as it cuts the line, it starts to come into the slow water. The float kind of starts pulling into the slower water. Your presentation drops down. We've got just a little wee miniature pink bubblegum worm, just number 2 hooks with a bit of live natural bait on the hook as well. And as it gets into the dead water, I've been just slowly retrieving it in, and that's when the fish follow, and I'm getting fish almost every cast. There it is, he's on. There he is, right there. Look at that. Yeah, right there. Try slow retrieving the dead water, Rick. The fish are following, eh?
Yes, they are.
Oh, yeah. Boy, this must be stacked. Look at this fish. Man, look at this. Isn't that incredible?
Again.
Again.
3 pounds plus. See you, bye, bud. We'll see you again.
Wow. That's too much. It's funny, all the first 5 or 6 were big hogs
Huge.
too, eh?
Yeah.
The pigs of the group.
Yeah.
But this is nice, this is nice. Nothing wrong with this at all.
Nice little doe.
Yep. Wahoo!
Bass fishing.
I mean, perfect eating size. If you were gonna keep one, that would be the one you want.
Gorgeous
Nice.
fish.
The color of the sun, beauty.
Well, I'd like to see one of these steelhead hit one of our lines.
Well, we're in a good zone, so we're working our way that way, so you never know, eh?
Check it out. We finally got into fish, and once we found them, they literally turned on. They were actually stacked. We caught some great fish between 2 to 4 pounds respectively, but unfortunately, river support was still pending, and the camera was stranded on the other side. But like the saying goes, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. You know, I really think it was because Rick kept those live worms warm in his mouth that our fishing success scaled. Yuck! But seriously, folks, fishing was great. Rick is a real fish lover and a master when it comes to smoking the fish. It really broke his heart having to let so many go, especially when they are a real rare yearly treat. Someone behind the scenes was counting our released fish, and the numbers were in the mid-20s. Now that was incredible. It seemed like there couldn't have been a better day or time to fish, as the guy on the other side just released another steelhead. Wow. We lost a few in the process, and Rick was able to coach a nice 5-pound dolly to the beach. But I fumbled the ball, so that's the one you're not gonna see. Well, the pontoon crew has arrived to bring Bonnie and the camera over. Figures, just in time to lose a fish. That's okay, there's more to come.
Hey, welcome back to the show. I'm Glen. I'm fishing again this week with Rick Taylor from Kitimat. And Rick, we're into some cutthroat, finally.
Yes, sir.
We talked about fishing together for cutthroat for a long time, and the whole winter went by us. We had lots of rain, we had lots of cold conditions. The river actually froze, eh?
It did freeze right up.
So times we planned before we couldn't get out. So now today we finally get out. We hit quite a few holes this morning and some great water. Didn't get any fish, but we hit this last hole. Isn't this amazing?
Yeah.
I'd never seen cutthroats that many in my life, that big in my life. It was so amusing. We had to get Bonnie, my camera person, over because she was on the high bank, and now we brought her over. We kind of pontooned her through the rapids. She's with us now on this side. We want to give the viewers some really close views of what these beautiful fish look like. All we're using today is just a little pink worm, eh, Rick? A little bubblegum worm.
Yes.
And what else you got?
Well, we put a little bit of approximately 1 inch in length of real worm.
Some
that
real
shank.
natural bait.
Would you like me to show you that? Oh,
Yeah.
well, I just happen to have a small piece of worm here.
Yep. So what this is doing, I guess, is the pink worm
is the attracting.
Is your attracting portion of the rig, and the natural bait, of course, is the scent. And I mean, what trout can resist a natural worm? This is one of the best baits there is, and there it is.
Still moving.
Right. And all you're doing is bottom bouncing, eh?
With a float.
With the float. So we're actually effectively bottom bouncing, and we're using a float for the strike indicator. But you know what? You don't even need the float. They just pound it. Yeah. Anyway, buddy, we're having a great time. Thanks for bringing me along. Yeah. Let's get back out and get some more.
You betcha.
Right on. Okay.
That might be that time of day. There's one.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
Double header. Double header.
Oh,
holy
a good fish.
Oh, and mine's off.
A good fish.
I know.
Oh, beautiful.
Just gonna leave my float in the water for a second and see if he comes back. And no. Okay, bud. I'm with you.
This one's got some girth.
Good. I still got my worm. Okay. Oh, isn't that nice? And we seen one dolly, but he wasn't able to come right to the beach. All cutties. There's steelhead in here. We haven't nailed one of those yet.
There have been a few caught this year so far. January run fish, we call them.
Yeah. That's actually a quick and a short run. Look at this, eh? Nice. Look at that. Keep in the water. Oh, look at that. Can you believe that? Well, this is one of the things that I really always wanted to show the viewers, and that was what a cutthroat trout looked like up close, because these things are unbelievable for color. I mean, as far as the trout species go, they're all nice, but the cutties are a cut above. Nice fish.
See you later, girly.
Beautiful.
Look forward to playing
Hey,
with her another
they're
day.
still here. They haven't learned. This is just great.
There's a few of them laying.
Let's get another. Did you bring any Jensen eggs? I guess you didn't, did you?
I do.
We could probably dig up worms over here, you know? Okay,
There
fish
he
on.
is.
Yep, there he is. He's on again. Right on, okay. This one's not so big.
We will show the viewers the color of these fish, though.
Yeah, but this is not the biggest one we've seen today by far, but it's a fish. I'll get him in relatively quick, Rick. Oh, he's got lots of energy.
I'd say, no, you won't.
No, he won't what?
Get him in quick.
No, I said, yeah. No, you won't.
2-pound fish anyway.
Yeah, but nice, but nothing like some of the ones we've seen already this morning.
Glen.
There he is. Oh, look at that. Perfect. In the sun. Nice. We let her get real close. Zoom up on that gill plate and have a real good look. Isn't that nice? Nice cutty. Okay, buddy. Right on.
Sweet. Excellent fishing.
Another great fish. Oh, this is a good fish. This has got weight. This is my best fish of the day. This has got to be something bigger than a cutty. I don't know. Definitely got some good weight to him. Oh yeah. This doesn't feel like your normal. This feels like you're like a big cutty, Rick. I don't know. It's not acting right. It's got weight. What is it? Oh, look at the size of that dolly.
It is the biggest.
Oh,
that is a big cutty.
A big cutty. Yeah, lots of dots, eh? That's
There.
5-6 pounds.
This is the biggest fish of the day.
This is
by
the
far.
big one of the day. Oh, we gotta get this one in. Look at that. Holy gee, that's a big fish. Holy, look at this.
Here.
Oh. Look at this.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Holy geez, look at that. Oh, oh, it's a steelhead.
steelhead.
That's a steelhead. Well, I knew there was something different there anyway. Okay. Well, that's okay. Nice fish, eh? Well, I was going to say it's a big cutty.
It's a wild,
but it was a steelhead.
wild steelhead.
Yep. And on this river, you can keep hatchery steelhead because they have a good hatchery, but
Bye-bye.
that's a wild steelhead. Hey, we got one.
Way to work it.
A
Way to work
steely.
it. Way to work it.
Right on. Well, I don't know.
I think our fan participation is getting extreme.
Yeah, no doubt.
She's jumping up and down over there.
Yeah. And you know what? That was on the smallest piece of worm.
Show this. Huh?
It was chewed and, well, it's gone now. But there it is. That's all it is, folks. Just a pink little rubber bubblegum worm. And the smallest, well, you see as much as the hook exposed, that's about as much dew worm we'd have on that hook. Unreal.
Nice job there, Glenn.
Right on, buddy. Hey, I'd like to thank my good buddy Rick Taylor here. We had an incredible cutthroat trout day.
Fantastic day of fishing.
I've never seen nothing like it. I mean, I've never caught cutthroat like that. I've caught one or two in my life, but I've never actually went on a dedicated cutthroat trout hunt. And today we hunted and we found them.
Yes, we did.
And we caught some incredibly big fish. What do you think, bud?
Very typical. Average 2 to 4 pound fish. Nice fights. They did this river justice. This day did.
Sure did, eh? Hey, and to end it off, we caught a steelhead.
You got a nice steelhead there with 7 pounds. It's
Yep.
a beautiful fish.
And like you were saying, January is when they get the little bit early run. And then, of course, we know April, May is when the main run in the river comes. Hey, listen, viewers, thanks for joining us this week. Scott Brothers Fishing Adventures. This is your playground. Let's respect it and keep it clean. I'm Glen Kilcup, and I'll see you next week. You get any worms on you? Mm-hmm. Here. Sweet. I want the rest back.